Tatum with it. Picked up by James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Booker no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Fires from the wing. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Shot's good by Granger.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Booker. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the 3.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Here's Jordan. Money from the wing.
That shot is the byproduct of hard work, plain and simple. Jordan has really focused in on improving his jumper.
A nice shot by Tatum.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
That one from long range. He has 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Outside for Booker. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Booker's got 5.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Granger, no good.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You've got to improvise sometimes.
Right side Tatum. James with a steal. Pass to Wembanyama. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. LeBron led the NBA in assists during his 2020 title season, with the Lakers becoming the second oldest player ever to lead the league in that category.
Now here's Giddey. And here's Bryant outside. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here's Nowitzki. From outside, off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Man, that assist title for LeBron. An incredible accomplishment for someone of his size, Clark.
I bet you didn't know this, B.A., or maybe you did, because you are a factoid machine, but the only player taller than LeBron to lead the league in assists, Wilt Chamberlain. When you throw in winning the Bubble Championship Finals MVP, 2020 might have been LeBron's finest season.
To the inside. Ewing. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, it's always good to see big guys like Ewing aggressively and forcefully take it to the rim and throw it down.
Pass to Bryant. Here's Ewing. A minute 4 left in the first. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Ginobili. Here's Nowitzki. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Giddey.
Nowitzki's so good at filling out the defense and forcing them to foul him.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So they take the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
You know, you look at Durant, I don't think he gets enough credit for his passing. He's excellent at getting the rock to his guys. An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Outside for Booker. They get it again. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Stolen. From deep three-point range. He can't get that one to fall. Outside for Booker. Up in time. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offensive... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Shot's good by Granger.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Back to Bryant. Pass to Duncan. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Duncan is not messing around when he's in this deep. All business. Very assertive and effective.
James outside. Here's Nowitzki. There's the 3. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Nowitzki is one of the best three-point shooters of all time, and if you talk about big guys, he may be the very best.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats, amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Pass to Duncan. For 3, Allen. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You know, at his size, it's a little easier for Duncan to read the floor and the defense and see where those openings are.
Oh, got that one up quick. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day 1 of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
They're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pass to Duncan. Here we go. Here's Ginobili. There's the triple. And the three-pointer goes. 12 points for him.
Ginobili, such a solid passer, seems to know whenever one of his guys is wide open and gets him the ball.
The last few offensive possessions have been great for them.
Yeah, they really do have a nice thing going right now at both ends. Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Booker, good.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Randall with a steal. Booker with it. Picked up by James. Booker, good. Booker's gotten 4 this quarter.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Now here's Booker. 9 points in the game. This one for three. James with the rebound. .143 left in the first half. Here's Granger. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. And stolen by Booker.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it. I like what I saw on both ends that time, hustling on defense to create some offense.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
.103 left to play.
Oh, hey, how about big that? Big time right there. Big time.
Woo. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And he makes it. Booker's got 13.
If there's one guy in the league who's never going to give up on the mid-range shot, it's Booker. If the D gives it to him, he'll take it.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
There's Tatum with the three. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Tatum aggressively looking for his shot now, preparing before the pass arrives.
Granger, no good.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Outside for Booker. Fader on the way. And they pick up two. 15 points in the game.
And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Tries a three off the inbound. Knocks down the triple.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
For three, Booker. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. From downtown, Wembanyama, no good.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 feet out. And he hits the jump shot.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here's Granger. Give him 23. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
Outside for Booker. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Nowitzki. Banked it in off the glass.
And Nowitzki is an accomplished scorer inside. Uses his height extremely well. You can't allow him to get that kind of positioning.
Now here's Davis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Back to Booker. Puts up a three. Drops in the three.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis. Seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Here's Wembanyama. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Stackhouse. Outside Tatum. From the wing. They get it back. And he's all alone.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry. And he's deeply invested in the team's success.
Fires the three. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Davis. And the baseline jumper, no good. And there's James from the arc. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Tatum inside. The three. James with the rebound. Tatum with it. Picked up by James. Davis drives in. And Davis slams it home.
How about Davis, the big fella, converting with speed and bounce? No chance for the defense there.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Wembanyama. Lets the three fly. Shot's good by Granger. He's got 26.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker. Off target on the outside leaner.
No one around him. He makes the shot harder than it has to be.
Pass to Ginobili. Here's Granger. Here's Wembanyama. Check by Davis. Lets it go from deep. Granger, no good. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Outside Giddey. There's 49 seconds left in the third. And Allen gets it to go. Now, here is James. And slam dunk by James.
Boom! LeBron. He's still got major bounce and force on the fly.
It's Giddey on the wing. Pass to Ewing. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. The Thunder up 1. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The visitors with the ball. It's a one-point game. Outside for Booker. Now Giddey. Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
So smooth, so fluid, effortless, yet powerful. When Davis gets positioning like that, he's trying to dunk it.
And Wembanyama gets it to go. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
And it's Giddey missing.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's Nowitzki. And that one hits the back iron. It's Giddey on the wing. No one near him. That one's good for 2.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Pass to Booker. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Booker's got 21.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, it's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays, too. Winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need.
And Allie, thank you for that. Tipped. Here's Nowitzki. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Nowitzki. That three's off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ewing. Here's Duncan. And it's Ginobili with a rebound. Here's James. Oh, misses the dunk. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Duncan that time using his length to take advantage on the break.
James outside. Pass to Ginobili. Here's Granger. And there's 1:38 left in the final quarter. Here's Wembanyama. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Goes up off the inbound. And Booker with the jam.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker's capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Here's Booker. Bryant, right side. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Bryant's gotten 4 this quarter.
And Bryant is the guy they look to when it comes to scoring big hoops. He doesn't run away from pressure situations. As a matter of fact, he runs right into the eye of the storm.
Back to Booker. Clock at 4. Kicks it out to Bryant. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Inside. Picked it out of midair. That's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that brings him within 2 here.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And even with the stakes this high, I wouldn't bet against Booker. He has this shot really dialed in.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So he gets them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
And now we've got an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag. LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Ooh, he couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws good, and it's a 9-point game here.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
And there's James from the arc. The shot comes out, and so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Here we go.
Here's Wallace. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Wembanyama. That three's off the mark. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That one off the back iron and out.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
James outside. Here's Nowitzki. Kept alive. Pass to Jordan. Goes back up. That's good on the jumper.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Pokusevski. No good from outside. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Granger. And a miss there on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Pokusevski. It's good from about 19 feet.
Such a smart shooter. You can see a sign of confidence when Pokusevski starts knocking down mid-range jumpers.
Pass to Nowitzki. Back to James. Now Jordan. 5 to shoot. Here's Granger. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Smith outside. From deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
From deep. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Here's the break. The finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
There is something so captivating about Aleksej Pokusevski. Here's a 7-footer who believes he can be a great shooter. He's put work in to develop his handle. And, folks, I just think the upside of this young man is tremendous.
Here's Wallace. And he goes in for the dunk.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture-perfect execution. He was focused. Oh, big finish.
Oh, did you see that? Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Picked his pocket. Here's James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game. Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats. amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Here he goes. Here's Nowitzki. Wallace pulls it in.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Pass to Pokashevsky. There's the triple. The rebound by Nowitzki. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Pass to Nowitzki. Fires the three. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Right side Hardaway. It's Pokashevsky on the wing. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Nowitzki. That's no good. He's 0 for 4. Crafty move. Rips it home off a terrific move.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Granger. And it's off from three-point range. Another steal. There's the horn, and it's a close game at the end of one. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Now Morant. Outside for Butler. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Morant. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Here's Wembanyama. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Nowitzki just so unselfish. When he sees a teammate wide open, doesn't take long to zip that pass right in the pocket.
Here's Porzingis. Marking it outside. From deep, Morant. The rebound by Nowitzki.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Jordan. Sends it home from three-point land. Jordan's got 11.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And the three-pointer goes.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Wembanyama. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. 6 points for him.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis has
Giddey with it. Outside Durant. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Operating close to the rim, very comfortable for Michael Jordan. He knows exactly how to capitalize.
Pass to Allen. Lets it go from deep. And he buries his first look.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Wembanyama. Jordan high post. Here's Wembanyama. Covered by Love. Wembanyama, no good. Durant inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you love to see Durant attacking in the lane, imposing his will. Nothing the defense could do there because he's aggressive and talented.
Now here's Giddey. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. And here comes the break. And slam dunk by James.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
For three, Durant. The rebound by Nowitzki. Here's Wembanyama. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Outside Giddey. Pass to Durant. Here's Giddey. Puts up a three. Connects from downtown.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's Nowitzki. Oh, nice! Big finish! Man! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You'd love to see it. The dirt dunk. He's not going to jump out of the gym, but he's not afraid to throw it down when the chance presents itself.
From deep, Giddey. Granger grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws fouls.
Granger, no good. Chicago with the ball. 4-point game. Here's Giddey. Knocked away.
Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Got to disguise your intentions better than that.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Jordan sees the opportunity that time to get on the fast break and makes it happen.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Giddey. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Love for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Here's Nowitzki. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Out to the wing. Unloads. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Jordan's got 6 points.
This demonstrates to me the confidence Jordan has at this young age. I mean, phenomenal at shooting in rhythm.
To the right side. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Granger. Guarded by Durant. And he gets it to go.
Yes, he did. The floor awareness of Nowitzki, admirable. Does a stellar job working the ball over to the open man.
And there's a pick. And here's Durant. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Back to Jordan. James outside. It's tipped. Pass to Allen. The 3 is up. That one doesn't drop. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Leading by 3. And we'll get things started in the second. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Left side, Giddey. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to James. And that misses. That would have put him up.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And, you know, sometimes you just assume this shot is falling before it goes in. Durant's outside jumper is that deadly.
James. And there's the rejection. James with a steal. Here's Granger. There's the triple. Love grabs the miss. Stripped away. To the inside. Nowitzki. That one's good.
Love how Nowitzki goes right up with it when he's this deep. I mean, not giving the defense any time to react.
It's stolen by James. Jordan with it. And it's Giddey picking him up. Shot's good by Granger. He's got 5. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. It's Giddey on the wing. Back to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
You know, why settle for the layup when you're this close? Durant might as well just turn it over and punch it home.
Pass to Jordan. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Outside Booker. Leonard on the take. James with the ball. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Here's Nowitzki. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And that one falls for Curry.
So many of the hopes for this team rest on Curry's shoulders. It's an immense responsibility, but he carries it out with fire and optimism.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Drive by Curry. And Curry throws it down.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Nowitzki. Sigma with a rebound. Chicago with the ball. 3-point lead. Curry with it. Jordan picks him up. It's stolen by James. Oh, got a piece of it. And he goes in for the dunk.
All right, young fella, I see you out there, rookie, reminding this crowd that he has arrived. Jordan with the big-time jam.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats, amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
And Curry throws it down.
And sometimes we forget about Curry's ups. He's more than happy to remind us with the slam. He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And the shot goes in. Now it's a 5-point Chicago lead. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
They're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Now here's Curry. Shot from 12. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Curry's got 9.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
On the wing, Curry. He's got 9. And Curry throws it down.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
James inside. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
And here's Curry. He's got 11.
Jordan is an aggressive defender now. Excels at getting into his man and making things hard.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Nowitzki. Three-pointer. Leonard pulls down the board. And that one falls for Curry. And so Curry nails both of them. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's James. Stephen Curry getting it done for Chicago. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Now Jordan. From deep. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. And a deep three from Curry. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Back to Jordan. Pass to Wembanyama. The three from Curry. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Nowitzki. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And Nowitzki so poised, so good at staying in control. I mean, does a nice job maneuvering through the defense with his clever ball handling for a 7-footer. It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And so Curry nails both of them. James, right side. Over Leonard. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Outside Curry. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Inside. Here's Sigma. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Get that ball to Sigma near the bucket because that is winning basketball.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. James has got 5 points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Tipped away. To the left wing. Pass to Jordan. Here's Granger. Takes the three. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
To the middle. Here's Jordan. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Jordan's got his first basket.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Knocks it down from distance. And now it's an 11-point Chicago lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
A spectacular athlete. When Leonard drives to the rim, he's difficult to stop.
The visitors with the ball. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
From deep three-point range, they absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
They double-team Curry. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Curry with it. Picked up by James. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson outside.
And Nowitzki's solid at 7 feet tall. Does a nice job contesting shots, making himself as big as possible to distract scores.
Pass to Wembanyama. The shot's good on the assist by James. He has 7.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Now Jackson launches a 3. The shot no good. James with the ball. Here's Nowitzki. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Curry with it. And Curry throws it down.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
And they get it back. Pass to James. Lets a three fly. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
On the attack, Curry. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And defenders really have to respect the shot of Curry. And as a result, he's able to get into the lane with his drives. And once again, Steph gets a trip to the free throw line.
And so Curry nails both of them. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Nowitzki. And James puts up a deep three. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so it's Chicago, ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Here's Curry. Here's Sigma. On the wing, Curry. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Pass to Ginobili. From beyond the arc and then some.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Down low. Here's Jordan.
You know, overall now, in terms of defensive strategy, sending Jordan to the line is not as effective as it used to be. He's improved as a free throw shooter.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Wembanyama. Wing shot on the way. Hauled in by Curry. And he drives in. James with the block.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2.
Boy, the energy Ginobili plays with is actually unbelievable. He's a whirling dervish out there who is always doing something borderline spectacular.
Granger. From outside, off the mark. Chicago with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Ewing. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, once he's near the bucket, he's a threat to throw it down because Ewing has such great size. You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
An open look for Durant. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And now it's a 12-point Chicago lead. Here's Nowitzki. Off the mark there with a 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Allen. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. And Chicago leads by 15.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
He buries it from 3.
You do not want to give Nowitzki any room to shoot, especially from the perimeter. I mean, that's where he's most dangerous.
Durant way outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Double team on James. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Nowitzki. Pass to James. Here's Granger. From outside the arc. The shot won't fall. .146 left to play in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Ewing. For three, Allen. They get it back. The ball's knocked loose. Back to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to James. And they'll get another chance. Here's Nowitzki. Covered by Love. Here's Ginobili. And the deficit down inside single digits. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Chicago?
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And you can't overlook all their points at the foul line. Getting into the body and making the officials blow the whistle.
And there's James from the arc. To the wing on the left. Pass to Ginobili. This one for three. No luck on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Now Durant. It's Giddey on the wing. Allen with it. From deep. The long distance three is buried. And Chicago leads by 14. And it's Nowitzki missing. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're ahead by 14. 23 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
From deep. Granger grabs the miss. From deep three-point range. Love grabs the miss. Pass to Allen. Jacks up a three. That one is off. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you later.
Come on.
Come to me!